Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me on this channel, Adults ESL Online Learning. I'm Dr. Hernandez Smith. Before we begin, I want to thank my subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. If you're interested in practicing English or wanting to learn English, I hope that you find this channel helpful and consider subscribing. That way you can be notified when more videos like this are uploaded. In this video, we will be answering some questions from a short passage. We're using cambridge1.org. This is the Ventures Student Online Workbook, Level 3, Unit 9. Time phrases show changes in time. A few months ago, several days later, that evening. Here is the article. Home is more than a building. Claypool, Arizona. A few months ago, Pedro Ramirez, 45, lost his job in a grocery store. To pay the bills, he got a part-time job at night. Several days later, Pedro's wife, Luisa, gave him a big surprise. She was pregnant with their third child. Pedro was happy but worried. How am I going to support another child without a full-time job? He wondered. That evening, Pedro and Luisa got some more news. A fire was coming near their home. By the next morning, the fire was very close. The police ordered every family in the neighborhood to evacuate. The Ramirez family moved quickly. While Pedro was gathering their legal documents, Luisa grabbed the family photographs and the children put their pets, a cat and a bird, in the family's van. Then the family drove to the home of Luisa's sister, 1 hour away. About 24 hours later, Pedro and Luisa got very bad news. The fire destroyed their home. They lost almost everything. With no home, only part-time work, and a baby coming, Pedro was even more worried about the future. For the next 11 months, the Ramirez family stayed with Luisa's sister while workers were rebuilding their home. Many generous people helped them during that difficult time. Friends took them shopping for clothes. Strangers left gifts at their door. A group of children collected $500 to buy bicycles for the Ramirez children. Because of all the help from friends and neighbors, the Ramirez family was able to rebuild their lives. 2 months after the fire, Luisa mailed out holiday cards with this message. Home is more than a building. Home is wherever there is love. Number 1, what is the main... After you read, check your understanding. Number 1, what is the main idea of this news article? Underline the details that support your answer. The main idea is home is more than a building. Home is where your family is. So I'm going to say that the Ramirez family, there was a fire coming near their home. The family drove to the home of Luisa's sister. They lost almost everything. The Ramirez family stayed with her sister while the workers were rebuilding their home. Okay, friends took them shopping for clothes. Strangers left them gifts at the door. A group of children collected $500 to buy bicycles for the Ramirez family. So I think it's Home is more than a building. Home is wherever there is love. And this is from friends and neighbors that came together to help the Ramirez family rebuild their lives. The main idea of this article The main idea of the article is that a home is where there is love. And the examples are highlighted right here. The title, Home is More Than a Building. This family lost almost everything. It was destroyed by a fire. This family's home was destroyed by a fire. And it was that, and they stayed with their relative, Luisa's sister, for 11 months. And in those 11 months, they received help from their friends and strangers and even children. So the result is wherever there is love, that is a place to call home. Okay, let's go to number 2. Why did Pedro and Maria move to her sister's home? Okay, it was only an hour away. The family drove to the home of Luisa's sister 1 hour away. Luisa lives 1 hour away. Number 3. Name 3 things that changed Pedro and Maria's life. Okay, let's look right here. Within 24 hours, the fire destroyed their home. That's 1. They lost almost everything. And there was a baby coming. The fire destroyed their home. That's 1. Number 2, Maria is expecting a baby. And number three, they lost everything. Number 4, who were the people that helped Pedro and Maria? Who were the people that helped Pedro and Maria rebuild their lives? Well, Maria's sister, Luisa, neighbors, strangers. Luisa, neighbors, strangers, and children helped Pedro and Maria rebuild their lives. Number 5, in the second paragraph, what does the word evacuate mean? The police ordered every family in the neighborhood to evacuate. Evacuate means leave. Evacuate means leave. Number 6, how were Maria and Pedro able to overcome this difficult time? They were able to overcome this difficult time with the help of family, friends, neighbors, strangers, and children. Find the words in the story and underline them. Circle the definitions that best match the reading. Number 1, support. Pay for necessary things. Find. Say that you agree with someone. Number 1, support. A, pay for necessary things. B, find. C, say that you agree with someone. Okay, so here we have support. Buy the necessary things. So we're going to go back and A. Number 2, evacuate. A, clean. B, go inside a house. C, leave a dangerous place. C, leave a dangerous place. The police ordered every family in the neighborhood to evacuate. Number 4, grabbed. A, took quickly. B, held someone with force. C, stole. A, took quickly. Luisa grabbed the family photographs and the children put their pets, a cat and bird, in the family's van. She took the family photographs quickly. Number 3, gathering. A, separating. B, a group of things. C, collecting. While Pedro was gathering their legal documents. Gathering. Collecting. Number 5, destroyed. A, broke completely. B, killed. C, hurt. A, broke completely. 6, generous. A, critical. B, giving. C, sad. B, giving. Number 7, strangers. A, family. B, friends. C, people you don't know. C, people you don't know. Number 8, message. A, medical treatment. B, communication. C, a person who brings things. Communication. Talk with a partner. Ask and answer the questions. Number 1, tell your partner about an emergency situation that happened to you or your family. What happened? An emergency situation that happened to me was when I was going to deliver my baby. My water broke and it was an emergency to get to the hospital. My husband took me to the hospital and I was received with great care. Number 2, has someone been generous to you or your family? How? Yes, someone has been very generous to me, and that was my aunt and uncle. When I was growing up, my aunt and uncle were very generous and bought me lots of expensive things that I normally wouldn't have gotten or received. For example, they took me on a trip to Paris and London and then New York for my spring break. And that was a wonderful gift. Number 3, how do you feel about accepting help from strangers? I feel very comfortable accepting gifts from strangers. From my perspective, those strangers might be angels in human form, and I am very appreciative of the kindness of strangers, and I try to be kind to people I don't know, and I try to be of service and help people who need it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching. For more information, visit www.adultseslonlinelearning.com. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.